We would have got.
We're live, everybody. The stream is starting soon, aka, hey, it just started.
What the fuck?
Don't mind me. I'm rolling up brown papers. They're just extra seal for an envelope.
I mean, at least it's not like some people I know who actually actively sometimes get their cock out.
Dude.
Genuinely, I've had some streams like that.
Look.
That was one time. That was one time. as a joke.
You horrified the children.
I have been in a punk rock band since 2008. Okay? I also played sports in high school and was in the Navy. To say that I have seen my fair share of in real life dick is an understatement.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of penis. Nino can attest to this. When you're in the military, if your gender is, male, you're going to see a lot of male nudity.
You are going to see a lot of penis. You're going to have to get comfortable with it. You're going to have to deal with it.
Unsolicited and just the way that it is. You're going to be so tired, you don't care.
Things are generally just going to get really gay. Like, I've had to spoon someone to keep them from dying of fucking cold.
Well, in submarines, if you look at the design of a submarine and then how many people they put out to sea in those things, you're like, how? There's like 15 of them and there's only like 8 beds. How does this work? And it's because they're on rotation. When one person wakes up, the other person gets off work and goes into that bed and goes to sleep.
Quite often, if that person sleeps late a little bit, they will find someone in their bed.
No, they will find a fucking bar of soap in a sock and beat the shit out of them till they get up. That's what happens.
They just fucking whip the covers off them and just drag them out of their bed.
I've heard submarine life is crazy, dude. Like, all the rules go out the window. You get the job done however you have to. Like, people fight all the time on submarines.
You are literally in a tube, trapped with everyone else. You can't just fuck off and go have a smoke somewhere. You're trapped.
And way down too. You're not like, oh, it'll take us a couple minutes, we'll get to the surface, but like below radar detection deep,
Yeah.
Because those nuke subs will be under the water for like months at a time.
Yeah. As I said, you can't just I'm just gonna have a walk around the base or something. No.
Just gonna have a ciggy outside.
Dude, nothing sucks worse than like this one time I was on base. I lived on base the entire time I was in the military. So I was walking from the place where they had like a subway and everything. And whenever the fucking national anthem plays, you have to stop and salute the entire time, facing the flag. While the song is playing, you stop whatever you're doing and you salute the fucking flag and stand at attention the whole time. Dude, I had to shit so bad. I was sweating beads, shaking on my way back to the fucking barracks. Here comes the national anthem. I'm like, you've got to, or they call it Colors, Colors is playing. So here I go. I'm just standing there. Dude, I bet you there was veterans driving by like, this is the most patriotic sumbitch. He's crying. No, not for the anthem, not for the music, but because I was, it was code brown, motherfuckers. Like, I was in a bad way.
You were definitely thinking about some color.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, it was like, do I commit treason because I need a shit? Like, do I commit treason? I need to do it.
Do I play the brown note or not?
Yeah, that whole shit was the brown note. I was in the color guard too, and I had to do like presenting the flag to like dead military members' families and shit, fallen comrades, and dude, that's a bad time to have issues going on.
Yeah,
stomach issues or otherwise. Like, you don't want to have a cold and sit there and be sneezing while somebody's widowed wife is sitting in the front row fucking crying, and you're in full white uniform. Like, a snot bubble's not going to look good, And I have bad allergies, So the fucking heat and humidity and the shit's always growing 24/7 down in South Carolina.
I was gonna make a joke when you said when you were in the color guard, but then as soon as you said that, you know it was all about taking widows' families and things like that.
Yeah,
I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm gonna keep that joke to myself.
it was like the Command Honor Guard. We did the whole rifle thing and fucking shot the rifles and had the little fucking trumpet gimmick and all that shit. And folded the flag and then did the fucking presentation to the fucking family and shit. I know it's hard to imagine doing that, but I wasn't always like this. Like, here's a picture with me and my family, and that is how I used to look.
Oh, damn.
Good God.
Didn't even have the beard.
I had to glow up,
anything.
I was a little bit of a Gerber baby there.
You're gonna do it to us at some point. You're gonna rock up without a beard, and we're gonna fucking have an heart attack.
I think I got a little more of a turkey gizzard going on now. A little jiggling,
Turkey Gizzard, the Chin Wizard.
Nikki said she needs to show y'all her favorite picture ever. Nikki, that was going to be for when we started OnlyFans. You can't show that for free.
Well, if she would actually come on the podcast, she could show us the picture.
I told when I was stepping out of the shower, I was like, Nikki, do you want to be on the podcast today? She said, nope.
So she just lied to our faces when she said, "No, think about it."
It looks like
she knew the degeneracy that was coming.
She's got a headphones on, and it looks like she has a cute shock collar on right now.
Jesus Christ, Jack.
Come
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Gets electrified fucking cutely.
Hold on.
Here she comes,
That's what he's
looking like a whole snag.
No, I don't. Where is it?
Here
I
she
posted
comes.
it on my Instagram because I
Ooh,
thought it was
watch out,
so
boy.
funny.
DMCA.
Yeah.
Because she's slowly on her way. She's
Why are
coming.
you sneaking? They can still see
There
you.
we go.
I guess I do kind of look like you're so blurry, baby. Where's it at?
There you go.
Camera's trying to focus on too many things.
Oh my god.
I have to manually focus this bitch.
Yeah.
It's
I
one
like
of them
the other
fancy
one.
cameras. It ain't supposed to be used like this.
Oh no! I have to find it. I have it on here somewhere.
Well, goddamn, the clock's ticking,
All right, we'll just hang about. We'll wait.
right?
We'll
Well,
just sit here
actually-
silently judging.
Dude,
I actually do have a story to share that it fucking annoyed me yesterday.
get
There
it.
was a McDonald's in Indiana that apparently, according to the article, accidentally gave a bag of money with thousands of dollars in it to this guy instead of the sausage McMuffin he ordered. And I'm reading that thing, I'm like, how the fuck do you accidentally give somebody a bag of money without knowing what's in there? How dumb you gotta be to do that?
That sounds like a whitewashing operation.
You know what I think
Dude.
it was? I think somebody was trying to fucking sabotage that McDonald's,
Look,
like give them the money, not expecting the person to come back in and return it, but then they came back in and returned it, and now that person's probably in trouble.
I can't find it.
there is
That's
a
what I think.
Netflix documentary about some heinous acts performed at fast food restaurants just because some manipulator called them claiming they were the police and convinced people to perform
Oh my
acts
God, it
on
is
each other.
Such a bad.
Yeah, I heard that.
Dude, let me tell
Like
you something.
Thousands or at least hundreds of incidents.
You
all
have got to
around.
be some dumb motherfuckers, dude. And I hate to say this. I'm not victim blaming. I'm not going to say, fucking anything else but this. You don't have to do a fucking thing anyone says if it is not directly against the law. It doesn't matter what accusations they have against you. Until it is proven, they cannot fuck with you. Get a lawyer, leave.
Yeah, exactly.
The end. And if any of these people had been like, no, they would not have done shit.
Like it
Yeah,
got so
what
out
can
of
they do?
hand.
This is a false thing. They can't actually do anything.
Well, even if it's true, look at OJ.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
y'all.
still can't
If the
do
glove
anything.
don't fit, you must acquit. Fuck it. You got to prove this shit, man.
Or more recently, the Justin Roiland allegations.
I don't.
Oh god, we'll get into that in a second. God damn.
That's a whole.
I heard Cartoon Network dropped his ass.
Oh yeah.
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 I actually had a thought about your story, Thomas. about the guy walking away with the money. I think the place was getting robbed, and they accidentally mixed up who was getting what.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, the guy who
walked
got
out
the money,
with a sausage McMuffin.
Yeah. See, the thing is, he returned the money to them, and he got $200 and free McDonald's for a month in return.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But that's the part that first though, like the part that they say they accidentally gave him a bag of money. You got me fucked up on that, man. There's no way you accidentally give money out like that. There has to be some sort of motive there.
Her brother,
This is McDonald's. They don't give anyone anything.
Her brother just
True.
like
Except
checked her
Gunner,
bank
yeah.
account
Have
and
you
had,
been
like,
seeing
18
there's these
grand
fucking
for,
cards
like, no
apparently
reason.
you can find, you can just get somehow.
Yeah.
That give you like free McDonald's for like life or something like that.
I think I'm gonna have
You mean
to.
like the scratch cards?
I need to find
Some
cheat
shit
codes
like
for
that.
this life where I can just get money. Because,
Well, like-
cleavage. I just remembered. That is a thing. Dude, me and Nikki watched videos last night on YouTube of people straight boning, dude.
Okay, we didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
There is
Straight
context to this.
No.
No.
Look, Nikki was looking up. Nikki was looking up.
The context.
Look,
I've
Nikki
had
was looking up
enough.
my band, right? Porno Arcade's the name of my band. By the way, we just released a new song today.
Hell yeah.
And there was like a bunch of shit on there, and she was looking for somebody who did a reaction to us years ago.
Yeah.
His name is nearly senior citizen,
Yeah.
still gamer, reactor dude.
I know that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he reacted to my band's music video, and you put Porno Arcade nearly senior into YouTube, and it pulls up straight porn,
Because
dude.
like if you just
Like-
look at your name.
To be honest, the
It's
band
nothing.
wasn't exactly on a good start by having porno in the.
I mean,
title.
I know that's the point of it, but like this chick straight had the Babylons out, like squirting,
Apparently,
lactating.
if you are,
like-
Lactating, really?
educating.
Oh yeah, if
Well,
it's
that's-
educational boob massage, it's totally fine.
No, it was because I was like, how are they gonna have this?
Medical
It's
massage,
like-
yeah.
Any ladies in the audience, I will personally be. I can tell
Yeah,
you.
I have learned. I have many techniques that I have discovered.
I can't
Educational
find it.
waxing videos.
Yeah, dude.
No,
It's just-
I don't know how.
This one.
She
Listen.
literally, like, it was just, because I was like, how can we get flagged for, something fell over and, like, a kid, like, nothing happened, and, like, our whole channel can be
Nikki.
gone.
Nikki, the ratings aren't that bad for the podcast. Get off your knees. All right. Here.
We don't need to sink this low yet. Come on.
I have
Come on.
to go do
Wait till we get to
stuff.
1,000 subscribers.
I can't
Yeah.
find what I'm looking for anyway. But no, it was just close up. That's what it was. And
Oh,
she was just
Nanopolis is searching it right now. I can
grooming
see it.
herself.
No,
you
no,
can
no,
see
I
it
was-
on his
Alright.
face. He's searching it.
I was looking for because one of my other homies that I talked to, I told him about this treasure trove of videos that you can find. You just type in waxing video pussy or some bullshit, and there's
Yeah.
just a myriad of videos that will just show titties and vaginas everywhere.
On
He
YouTube.
just made a video about
Yeah,
it,
and
so I
you'll
was
look,
looking
it's
for
been
it.
Up, it's been up for 5 years. They're just like,
Yeah, it's got
17
millions of
million
views.
Yeah. Like how?
and I say, this fucking idiot over here is a piece of shit and get flagged. That time that I went off on what's her name that played Captain Marvel, that fucking
Brie Larson.
Yeah, Brie Larson. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
drunk and started talking shit about her,
Cheese woman.
and I got flagged for like hate speech or something. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. She was shit. She's a fucking poser.
I fucking hate the term hate speech in the sense. Actually, that is interesting. Is the fact that it means nothing.
Yeah.
Because anything could be hate speech. The
True.
word, because the word, fucking
Hate-
like
Hate speech
fucking
is just speech you don't like personally. Fuck you.
Pringles are now hate speech.
I hate the fucking
No,
Dallas Cowboys, dude.
M&M's. There's a whole thing.
Oh,
I haven't
God.
even read about
I
it,
was
but
gonna
I
talk
know
about
that's a
that.
thing.
Like, why?
They're wearing
Have
different
Maya
shoes
Rudolph
now. How dare you?
We have thieved it from Thomas.
Hate speech.
I can't find find what I'm looking for.
Dude,
I'm
everything
so
in German
angry.
sounds like hate
Maya
speech.
Rudolph is the spokesperson because apparently nobody wants to see the talking candies anymore because their shoes are different.
Look, bro, 100%, I don't give a fuck what multi-million-dollar corporations are doing with their marketing campaigns. I'm not a loyalist to marketing campaigns. And I've found this, bro. Now that Donald Trump disappeared, the fucking right-wing media doesn't know what to do because they floated around on Trump shit, so they're going to be like, bathrooms, M&Ms,
Yeah.
like anything that they can. Did you see such and such's pussy lip on the show the other night? My God, it's satanic vaginas.
Now, see, that is real news. That's real news.
That's the hard-hitting stuff we need.
They're trying to get them to worship beaver labias over there.
Oh my god.
So you're making us look, we're making it look bad here. We're trying to get Nikki onto the podcast.
And now we're talking about beaver labias, so yeah.
And then we're instantly
as if
just
we
like,
don't-
pussy.
No, see,
As if we don't talk about roast beef sandwiches on a daily basis.
Yeah, everybody talks shit about Arby's until people start getting naked.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
noted CJ, this is the exactly the kind of thing we need to keep Nikki on here. She loves this stuff.
Yeah.
She's the muse. Nikki has become the
Nikki
muse
is quite
for this whole
partial to
thing.
some anime titties, so we could definitely keep her interested.
Dude.
She agreed to it.
Dude,
There's evidence.
If you want to see the fucking internet unify like the fucking Avengers War or Endgame, then War Games is a wrestling pay-per-view. My bad. But just talk shit about anime titties. You'll see people come from all areas of the fucking internet and just be like, "You shall not pass." Just fucking yeah.
Or shit on the Velma show.
Do what?
Anime titties unite the world.
That's actually the opposite. That'll unite everyone to fuck something, like fuck over something.
Like
than
South Park when they're
uniting to
trying to
defend something, it's uniting to destroy something.
like South Park when they're trying to stop the future people from existing. Get to the pile.
By everyone just turning gay.
Everyone just a giant dog pile.
Dude, I was watching a fucking Mr. Mackey compilation a couple of days ago. It was funny as hell, man. There was one part where he's like trying to run a fucking school play to get rid of tooth decay or something. And it's like, no, let's not put this all on tooth decay. Let me tell you something, Dental Floss. You're not as good as you fucking think you are. You're already acting like a star. We're not even open yet. Open your fucking eyes, Dental Floss. You're about to blow your shot.
That shit's funny. Probably the most fucked up South Park was the Chinese and Japanese character fighting each other and just insulting each other. That was like the most brutal. Yeah, that was the most brutal fucking just back and forth I've ever seen on that show.
Either that or just the Japanese with the Pokemon episode.
Oh, Chim Pokemon.
Oh, you Americans have such a big penis.
Yeah.
As in, so small.
Yeah. Or when the Chinese commentators were fucking making fun of the American dodgeball team. Oh, look at me. I'm American with my credit card. And he was like, look at me. I'm Abraham Lincoln. Somebody shot me. I died. And he was like, oh man, that's not cool. No. The other commentator was like, no.
We've been on air for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and we've already fucked it into the grave.
This is a record.
Well, not even 20.
Well,
oh god.
Isn't that how the last couple episodes have been?
yeah.
Yeah, every time Chad isn't here, it just devolves.
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
even
yeah.
if Chad's here, it's like you can't stop us anymore.
I was
Till the
going to
wheels
say,
fall
we've
off, I
gone
guess.
too powerful.
Yeah. I blame it all on
Chad cannot
Thomas,
stop us.
honestly. It's all Thomas's fault.
Yeah, he is the instigator of all this.
Yeah, how dare.
He brought up dental floss, and now we're all crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's like a fucking dog whistle word.
We need to have a
Dental
karaoke
floss.
stream. We need to have a
We
karaoke
do.
stream where we just do shit a cappella, and it has to be a song
do.
from a video game.
Would you have to do that on Discord?
He come to town. He come to save the Princess Zelda. The fucking, what was it? The System of a Down quote unquote Zelda
Yeah.
song that you found on LimeWire.
punch,
Oh,
kick.
yeah.
It's all in the might. If I want to teach you, you know, that'd be mine.
Oh,
Parappa
fucking
the
hell.
Rapper all day.
Kick, punch, block. I got the funky flow.
I'm gonna fucking bring something from like fucking Dark Souls or something and see if anyone can.
Just be
acapella
on
that
here.
shit. I'm gonna bring fucking Ludwig's theme and see if we can fucking acapella that.
Just fucking.
Dude, I don't give a shit as long as Thomas sings another Yakuza song. That's the one thing that I demand has to happen.
If he sings another Yakuza song, I'll do one as well. I'll do the fucking crazy Goro Majima one.
Hell
Where he's
yeah.
like dressed up in a fucking beautiful little dress and all that.
The only one I know is Bakamitai. I haven't really listened to the other ones yet. I have to.
Everyone only knows Bakamitai. I hate it. There's so many other good
pressure.
songs in that whole fucking soundtrack.
You're under
No,
pressure,
just saying,
Thomas.
just, We'll fly.
Alright, Chad. Actually, one thing. We still haven't done that smash or pass that we've been sort of threatening the
No,
audience to do.
no. I actually did think of Smash or Pass for each of you guys.
Oh.
Do you guys have any?
Oh.
He's ready.
No, that's what
Oh,
I mean. Is that
shit,
we haven't
okay.
done it yet. We've been threatening the audience to do it for a while. now.
Oh, so it's up to them.
Well, I'm really, really disappointed. I'm gonna have to scour through all
Yeah,
of my photos
You've
because
just proven yourself to be a
no,
liar,
I
Nikki.
think I might have deleted it because I felt bad because it's literally the worst picture, but it's so cute of you.
You're a goddamn dirty liar.
Gotta get Nikki off the podcast now. No.
Fuck
Bye.
off. Go on.
No, keep
Go
it
on,
for the
go on, go on.
Aw.
She's just gonna
The
slowly
wheel
wheel
of
away.
shame.
Slowly waddle. Aw.
Took the fucking chair.
Oh, God.
She got female hormones all over the room now. God damn it.
Ew.
Spread them around, infecting everything.
It doesn't matter how much anti-woman stuff I have in here, she still... No, dude. Like, I found it really, really crazy that in these gaming groups that I've joined on Facebook, the only fucking people that aren't total cods are the women in there. And they have, like, a few of them have come to my defense when I've been like, no, dude, these video game posters from KB Toys that were mass produced because that store was in every mall in America in 1998 are not worth $1,000.
Yeah.
Why are you guys paying $1,000 for a fucking poster? Stop.
They're not worth shit. They're only worth something is because they're not making them anymore.
Well, some guy was like,
That's
the market is actually something you just don't understand because these are incredibly rare and people are very enthusiastic about this and they only printed. I'm like, no, dude. When they released Pokemon Blue and Red in America, because this is the one poster I was talking about people were selling for $1,000. I was like, dude, they probably printed hundreds, if not millions, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of that poster. There was a fucking KB Toys and GameStop and fucking Toys R Us everywhere at the time. No, they're not worth $1,000, bro. And plus, you can reprint that to a better quality than it was originally made right now for $5.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to go with their Inspector Gadget thing and be like, well, this logo in the corner down here is blurred, so that's not an authentic poster. Not enough people give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I just want a cool poster in my house. I don't give a shit if it's worth $1,000 or $1.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I literally just posted, a question. Like, I'm not throwing shade. I just want to know, how do you authenticate these things and why are they so expensive? And I got 3-paragraph response from one of the admins of the group about, you're insulting some very, very happy collectors who are so into this. I was like, you know what? I don't want to step on your paycheck. I'm just going to leave.
You were just
I was just asking a
It's like,
question. Yeah.
what is the authentication process?
There
That's
isn't
it.
one. There isn't one.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And they know it. So there are these people, there are these groups that like sell gaming kiosks that used to be in stores and all this shit. The authentication for all of these things that they're selling for like $2,000, $1,000. There's no fucking way to be like, every single piece of this is authentic. These cards, I can validate. My comics, things of value, the games and stuff, like you can look at them and there are telltale signs of everything about them being a real, authentic thing. Yeah. There's like 15 different things, and if one of them checks, that is a real item. When it comes to a lot of these things that these people are bolstering up as these, you should spend a fortune on them, it's like, yeah, it's cool, but you could reproduce that for like $200, and there's no way to make sure that this isn't a reproduction. And also, you're because they're so rare, the value is question mark. You just go, retro shit's expensive, $2,000. Like,
that is the problem. Is like retro shit is expensive, but like often it isn't even worth it.
No,
yeah, it really isn't.
What outside of you going, that looks cool, like I do with my posters that I've got in here? What value do you get out of a fucking Ocarina of Time display item that you just paid $5,000 for? A banner.
Yeah.
That's falling apart because it's fucking over 20 years old.
I'd rather get something closer to new. Or
That's another thing too, is like with those posters, what are you gonna do? If they're so fucking valuable, why are you hanging them up with like fucking blue tack on your wall and then ripping them off?
Well, these people do have more time and money than they know what to do with. That's the truth. Like, they have so much money and so much time, and like they have literally no other way to be like, my dick is bigger than yours. So that's what they do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, for example, on the podcast, and I go, if we wish to test whose dick is bigger than him, we will just do it the old-fashioned way.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just get them out.
Yardsticks and pride, you know.
Yeah, just whack them out on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
It's educational. We're not actually trying to create any sexualized content.
Yeah.
We're educating our audience.
Dick whipping, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Get the monster cans, boys.
It's a scientific experiment for measurement, you know. It's just
exactly.
It's a biology project. Thomas, like, I've been waiting for this day the entire time. Prepare for shame, boys.
It's the Astolfo test. If it's bigger than a monster can, you're a man.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that you fucking singled out Thomas.
Because he's just sitting there.
I've been waiting for this fucking day.
No, he has this look like, y'all are about to get embarrassed, boys. Don't do that.
I'm about to roll this out like a fucking hose.
Yeah. He's going to whip out the Pringles can.
Have you ever seen a McDonald's sweet tea cup? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Like, what's the fuck, that bullet hose thing they advertise on TV? Just fucking rip that shit out.
Oh, yeah.
Roll
oh, God. Nikki has found this picture. I can't wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's
yes.
back. She's coming back.
Are you ready?
You see the front roll bag? That's what just sucked.
Yeah, God.
You're gonna have to like.
We're gonna try
a good time.
Right way.
I've also got this.
Aww.
Oh, it doesn't even show your. Oh no, you can't see his braces and his pimples. It's so good.
I can see the braces a little bit, but
a little bit, yeah.
It kind of looks like my older brother when he was younger.
It's my favorite photo of you.
Dude, I was pimping even back then. That's a Tommy Hilfiger button up.
Oh, yeah?
It is.
It kind of reminds me of Monsters, Inc. Like, there's those two guys who are, like, fucking up. They're, like, the janitors.
Uh-huh.
One of those characters. You look just like them.
Pixar.
So cute.
Pixar.
I think
so, you know I'm thick.
I think I actually still have a picture of when I was, I think I was about, like, 16 or something like that. I think I still have a picture of that.
Yeah, let's see it.
It's actually just in the other room. Fuck it, I'll have to go to the other room. Alright, hold the fort, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
You guys are never seeing pictures of me from before, like, 5-6 years ago. Absolutely
wamp?
not. Never.
Wamp?
What? I look like a little skinhead back in the day, man. You don't want to see that.
Suspenders and everything?
Almost.
In my mom's dresser, but I'm not gonna go digging through that shit. It's like there's so many fucking pictures.
Come on, Tom.
What's the pictures?
You can do it.
I did look absolutely scrumptious when I was 16, though.
Damn,
your
son.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's when I did the fucking construction course at college.
How was it?
Shit.
Shit.
Short and to the point.
Well, half the time you'd be doing like joinery or woodworking, but
Yep.
then other half the time you're doing bricklaying. But bricklaying is fucking tedious.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done some masonry before in the past.
Yeah.
I used
So
to take
tedious.
up. I used to take up auto body in high school, in my junior and senior year.
Is that any good?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. It was like one of the best classes I had because there was no bullshit going
Well,
on. Like,
hell
teacher, like,
yeah.
He knew when the job needed to be done, but he also knew how to have fun with it as well. And the best thing about it, no book work. We had
Oh
books, but
my
we never
god.
used them.
Bookwork
It
is
was
the
all just
worst.
hands-on stuff.
This was the problem. Is the course I was doing? It was like a construction course, and as I said, half of your time you'd be doing joinery, but like most of it, the fucking tutor was sat there just going, "Oh yeah, you've got to learn this shit. You can't just do it. You've got to learn it." And then the other one, they just went, "Oh yeah, there's some bricks, there's some mortar, go for it."
You were stacking bricks like Pablo Escobar, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That was some gangster shit.
The most of it, like, I was so bored by bricklaying that I actually ended up getting more excited when the day ended and I could clean up and go home.
Dude, talking about cleaning up and going home. Somebody that needs to have been done that is Steven Seagal. Nikki and I,
Yes.
Oh
Fucking-
yeah, Steven Seagal can get fucked.
I thought just like for the longest time, Steven Seagal was just the biggest goof. You know? I didn't know he was legitimately a fucking monster as a human
yeah.
being and has like all these like allegations against him. Like not even just a couple, but like
Yeah.
double digit allegations against him.
We may have actually watched the same video. I watched a video recently of the allegations against Steven Seagal.
Yeah, maybe the same one. Was it like a dude in a dojo, green screen dojo?
Yeah, it was like a Goldwood gym or something.
Yeah.
Like that. It was some dude talking about it. It might have actually been exactly the same man.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, dude. How in the world does that fucking work? How do you go along continuing to be the man for so long? And it's not even like we're talking about the Harvey Weinstein shit made sense because you could name 20 of your favorite movies and at least half of them were going to be put out by his company. You know, that guy was dominating Hollywood. Steven Seagal,
He was
Dominated
never
Pringles
any good.
game.
he was a big deal in like the mid 90s, but like after that, nobody gave a fuck about Steven Seagal.
Well,
After
as I
Under
said,
Siege, it was over.
it was just a case of that. No one really ever gave that much of a shit about him.
Yeah.
Well, evidently he had like mafia ties and all this shit, and I'm just like, dude, Steven Seagal? Are we talking about the same weird looking bastard that just fucking makes a buffoon of himself everywhere he goes?
And that whole Aikido thing, where it's just like, that's not real. I'm pretty sure that's not real. It's bullshit.
It's pro wrestling, dude. It is literally
Well, it's
pro
like-
wrestling.
The dude does know some other martial arts, but like that Aikido bullshit, yeah, that's
Well, the thing about
it's
that is
nothing.
the
fucking
story
nonsense.
goes the guy that gave Steven Seagal his black belt was actually like a big deal Japanese dude who was old as shit, and he was like near the end of his time being in charge of anything because he was so old, and he fell asleep during Steven Seagal's demonstration and was so embarrassed that he didn't want to show. He wanted it to seem like he was just zoned in, so he like gave him the black belt instead of being like, "Oh shit, I fell asleep."
Yeah. That's how you play that shit off.
And then
Did
he
he ever find out
tout.
about
Go
that,
ahead.
though, or did he just?
What?
Did he ever find out about that though, or did he just never know?
No, Steven Seagal wouldn't give a fuck. He's gonna be like, "Hey, I got a black belt, motherfuckers. I don't care who was asleep." You know?
Hey, if someone just handed you a black belt and you were meant to be getting like a fucking yellow or something, you just go, yeah, fuck it, I'm a black belt now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Batman. You know? And he married a Japanese chick
Yeah.
and then took over her dad's dojo And that's how he became the first American to have a dojo in Japan. It's not like he went over there and was like Steven Seagal and everybody started getting pregnant automatically and the fucking floodgates opened up and he was just so immaculate that they were like, yes, this foreigner is allowed to open this dojo. He just inherited it and took it over, and his wife was actually running it. He was just one of the instructors, and then he's telling everybody, I got a dojo in Japan. It's like, no, you fucking don't. Like, if I was just to be like, you know, Nikki's dad owns an upholstery business. If I was just like, I am a master upholsterer now. Like, no, you're not, dude. Like,
you might know one or two things you picked up by just being around it, but
yeah,
you ain't got shit.
No.
Yeah.
And he ran off a couple of drunks from outside of his dojo one time. And that story turned into he was fighting the Yakuza in his neighborhood. It's like, no, you didn't, dude.
You shoot him off with a broom.
Yeah. That shit is so
he didn't
funny.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like he equates everything he does in his life to something like he's done in his movies.
Dude, I know somebody like that now. I'm in this group.
It's Nino, isn't it?
No. I'm in this. I'm involved in an actual business, you know, that does stuff out in a certain community, and I don't want to get into any details because the grapevine for this kind of shit is just, you know, the word, regardless of how many viewers we have, we'll get back to these people. But this guy, if you say something, say I was like, dude, I had the most awesome experience. I went to the gas station and I ran into Markiplier. He was really nice and that was awesome. This guy will be like, dude, I have PewDiePie on speed dial. We've been friends for fucking 3 months now. It's just the craziest thing. I went over and cooked steak at his house and met his wife. Anything you say, dude, his story is going to be this much bigger. It doesn't matter what it is. And you don't even have to solicit any of this. Sometimes you'll be talking about something and he'll just randomly be like, well, when I was bouncing at this strip club, man, you know, 3-6 Mafia came in there and I mean, we just had a good time. It's like,
you were right, Jake. He is talking about me.
I knew it.
There are so many people that I know like this. Like, my stories, like you can ask Nikki, I will have so much shit going on. I have never,
Nikki, get back on here.
I have never a single time posted anything about my YouTube channel on my personal Facebook page or my personal social media. I never go out here and I'm like, yay, look at me. I don't feel comfortable doing that shit.
That's fair enough.
You know, it's embarrassing to me. I don't know if it's just where I've been made to feel fucking worthless growing up or like what it is, but like I don't feel comfortable celebrating anything about myself. It makes me feel like a fucking whore, you know? So, attention whore, let me specify before somebody goes on saying I'm slut shaming. But like, I don't know what it is. People just like Steven Seagal and like people who are egomaniacs, it's just fucking like, is it not disgusting? Like it's a real turnoff?
I don't know. Egomaniacs, they're just, this is actually going to make me sound like I've got a bit of an ego, but I find it difficult having an ego in a sense. Like I can't be narcissistic. It makes me giggle. It makes me actually giggle.
Yeah.
Like a fucking schoolgirl, because like whenever I try to be narcissistic, it just makes me laugh because of how dumb it is.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I just look in the mirror and I'm like, you know, like, yeah, fucking right, dude. Yeah.
Look at that shit there.
Dumb fuck over here.
Mm-hmm. Let's just say I'm not going around fucking like waiting to be on America's Next Top Model or anything, you know.
Oh yeah.
Or America Has Talent. You know, like I couldn't imagine like what kind of fucking bravado do you have to go onto one of these shows? I don't know. I ain't got it.
I don't know. Like for example, like obviously we're live right now. We are live. Hello, YouTube audience.
Yeah.
But like half the time I even forget that we're live.
Yeah.
I fucking forget we're live half the time.
I have to keep myself
I
conscious.
Forget.
Yeah.
I never forget we're live. If I do, I will say some heinous shit.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, Double D. An elephant never forgets, but I forget what the elephant remembered.
Yeah. I think my limit on this podcast will probably be yeast infected cum bubble. Will be about as bad as it gets.
So Amy Schumer jokes.
Yeah. Amy Schumer jokes. No. I said yeast infected cum bubble. Amy Schumer would be like, you know, one time I had a yeast infected cum bubble. Like, who else out there? Oh, I'm the only one that's extremely gross? Yeah, right. Ugh.
My vagina.
You know, she dated the professional wrestler Dolph Ziggler and did a bit about him and how like he was too in shape for her to be able to compete with in the bedroom, and how she felt like it was like a task to be in there with him. And I was just like,
You're a task for the rest of America.
So what you're saying is, Amy Schumer, is that you're shit in bed.
yeah, right.
That this wrestler is too much for you.
And also, it's like
a dead fish.
She was just like, most of the guys that I get with are like, you know, little chubby, and they make me feel like, you know, I'm just showing them something and I'm something to them. But then I'm in there with him and he's just all chiseled and all in shape and everything. And I'm just like, so you're saying poor Amy Schumer, you know, poor you. You have to go to bed with somebody that looks like a Greek god. Oh, the poor thing. Like,
poor you. You get to have sex with a man with chiseled abs and a
yeah.
massive cock.
Will Smith
no,
said
you're-
something. Will Smith
You're
said
no longer
something similar.
satisfied.
Will Smith said something similar. He was like, you know, at the peak of the Fresh Prince, I was sleeping with all these models, and like right after we finished, I would like vomit, and I would be disgusted with myself about just seeking nothing
maybe
but.
he's just picking up something. He's just picking up something from those models.
Well, I was just
Yeah,
like,
honestly.
poor Will Smith, you know. Oh my God, this tragic tale of a guy who sleeps with a different model every day. Pity him, you know, like,
Boo fucking who.
you know, by the way, most of my friends are crawling through the desert thirsting to death, like, you know, for a drop of water, and you're just over here complaining about Jesus Christ.
God. Beavis and Butthead actually did a thing about that, where they talk about this guy, where they were shitting on this guy who's like complaining about having too much sex. Like, wait, is this guy saying that he's complaining about having too much sex? Holy crap, he is! Believe this guy. There are people in foreign countries who probably score, but I don't get to.
Yeah. I love Beavis and Butthead,
They just
dude.
piece of shit on the TV.
Yeah. We're never going to score, damn it. Damn it, we're never going to score. Shut up, Beavis.
The shit is a slut. And look at this guy. He's old, but he probably scored 1,000,000 times. Oh, yeah.
That was, oh, the old man? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
I will never forget the scene from Beavis and Butthead Does America, where they're on the airplane and the flight attendant, like, just buckling up Butthead's seatbelt, and her cleavage is in his face, and he's like, I have seen the tip of the mountain, and it is great. Can you do that seatbelt thingy again? You know, just...
Because I didn't quite understand it. Could you show me how to do it
Yeah,
again?
could you do that seatbelt thingy again?
Come to Butthead.
Come to Butthead. Oh, no! Shit. I accidentally went to the announcements. Yeah. For those of you on the stream that didn't know.
I thought you were going to say that you accidentally ended the stream.
No. No. Not this time.
I was going to say that's
pulled
quite
a-
a regular.
He pulled a Nino and he showed some beautiful black ass.
Yeah.
Oh no! Thomas got the fright of his fucking life. Because when I jumped in the stream thing, you know that thing that we were messing around with, Nino. You know the video backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
That was still active when I joined.
Oh, no.
Wait. Which one of the two? Because I sent you two different ones.
It was the one in the bath.
Guys, see all the fucking green screen thing. I was like, what the fuck is going on there, Jake?
So,
I might have to explain this to Chad.
yeah,
Is that
for
me
a
and
little
Nino?
bit of...
Me and Nino, we're messing about with the settings, trying to see if we can make liven shit up a bit. And
Yeah.
then we found out that you could add any video you want as a background on Discord.
Well, if you have Prime, or whatever the fuck, that premium
Nitro.
Yeah. Why did I say Prime? What the fuck?
Or you could use OBS and use the OBS camera and use green screen effects and put it as your background. And
You're giving us too much power, Chad.
yeah,
Do not
you can do that for free with OBS. Just saying.
But more specifically, is that he sent me 2 videos to play around, like to see if they work. And I got one of them working. Don't get me wrong, it crashed Discord on my end. It just broke Discord because it was like too good.
Dude.
But it was essentially of a luscious black man trying to get into a battle sensually. Just happening around me while I was sat here.
Dude, it makes me think of that Arctic Monkeys song. Do I want to know if this feeling goes both ways?
I turn it back on, but...
please, for the love of God, do not.
I was going to say, 1, we'd get fucking banned right there and then. And 2, I think I got rid of it. I think I got rid of it so it didn't do that again.
I will say this. If this podcast gets banned and YouTube knows my face is on it, they will ban my other channel. Just saying. I just recently learned that ban dodging is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I see people do it all the time, But if they're if they're the right person, then ban evasion doesn't exist,
Mm-hmm.
But getting banned in general, it doesn't exist. I can't believe. Yeah. Do you guys remember the Act Man debacle that happened a few months back?
Which one of many?
Well, the one where the guy was like doxing his family and shit.
Yeah.
And nothing happened to that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's completely fine.
They
still.
put up
There's nothing...
they put up evidence of him being homophobic, racist, all kinds of stuff, and YouTube was just like, he's fine by us. We're not going to do anything here.
No, none of this is on the platform. So
Jesus Christ, dude. Ugh. But it was.
I mean, if
YouTube is
terrible. If there's anything to take from it, at least the dude's channel's basically fucking dead. He gets no views whatsoever.
Yeah, but he's still there. You can have.
He is. Yeah.
You can have like a small hemorrhoid, and it's still a hemorrhoid. It's irritating as shit true. That it's there.
Yeah.
Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
That's right. No matter how sharp it is, still a turd.
Yeah.
I will say that Ackman has been on a roll since he's been back.
Dude's a good man.
Yeah, I mean his Pokemon hot take was shit, but that's what happens when you have hot takes. You run the risk of it being fucking awful.
He struck you in your weak point, which is
no. He disappointed me because a week or 2 weeks after everyone had already said everything that he said, he put out a video still regurgitating opinions that other people had already put out a million times.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, Ackman, you agree with everybody else who was trying to get clout from the game sucking up on release, so good job.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is it to go...
We never do that on the podcast.
No, we do that constantly, but we also don't have millions of subscribers.
We do it all the time, but
our opinions are strictly fact. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
We don't have editors, we don't have writers, we don't have millions of subscribers, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars from the platform, so we can get a pass, I believe.
Technically, I'm the editor in sorts because I don't know if anybody saw on Saturday, but I put out the first "How the Heck Are You" clip of the Caps Lucy thing.
I did.
I have not seen it.
Yeah.
We need advertising revenue, damn it. Come on.
Yeah. That was when Nino's friend Jacob was there, and he was talking about like, his wife's kid or whatever, and that Freudian slip happened. It fucking killed me for like 30 seconds.
My child was mine. It came out of my wife's pussy.
What?
I'm sorry, can I say pussy on the show?
All factual. All real.
Yeah. That fucking killed me, man.
God damn it.
I haven't hit up my my regular segment of trying to make Thomas, freeze.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. from there.
Freeze.
We're trying to do that by making like Breaking Thomas on live on air.
Yeah, I said every time we do, just play fucking Jay Giles freeze frame, like freeze frame.
We've just constantly been gaslighting Thomas until all of his gears just stop turning.
Chad, we've been actually
Brain broken.
we've had an idea for thumbnails for the podcast.
Okay.
Of where essentially we're all little anime children and Thomas is a tentacle monster.
Oh no.
And, yeah, see, I told you.
We can do that. We can get it.
The
We
hair
can get it
the
done.
hair has to be the tentacles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, what
And
about
it's like,
what
Thomas
about
is
this?
So against it for some reason.
Just to bother people insanely, have like a thing of fingernail clippers going into like a thumb way too deep, cutting the fingernail, and make that our thumbnail.
Like
Because get
Higurashi
it,
or something?
it's a thumbnail.
Damn.
And just be like, here's your fucking thumbnail. Choke on it.
Just have that as every thumbnail, just a
Yeah.
fucking busted fingernail on there.
Yeah, just put like a terrible sort of like little bit in the corner that just says the number of the episode in it.
Or
Just change
dogs,
it every time.
a different dog shitting every time.
A different dog shitting.
Like
No, you
every
make it like a
thumbnail is a
fucking,
different dog
like one of
shitting.
those like stop motion things where it's like slowly, like every episode it's the dog slowly.
It's the
advancing
same
into
dog,
shitting.
just different points
Yeah,
of the
just,
dump.
it's just slowly moving towards.
We'll pick a different
Then
dog
somebody
every month.
Then somebody screen caps all the thumbnails and just makes a huge fucking video out of it.
Yeah.
No, we
Just
could
a
just
compilation.
put that out. We could
Just
just
a
put that
giant-
out instead of cut out the middleman.
Speaking of stop motion, there's a new Wallace and Gromit film apparently coming out next year.
Aw, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Are they
I read
really
about it
still
recently.
doing that?
Yeah, I read recently they're trying to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Wrong Trousers Out or something like that.
Ah,
The second, what's going on there?
yeah. I
The
just
30-year anniversary, I think.
I just have so much respect for stop motion. I mean I could never do it.
Yeah.
So tedious, so much work.
No.
Without a
was
whole big ass
insanely-
team, like how the fuck do you even put out a movie in 10 years?
It's
Yeah, but, like,
insanely time consuming.
But like some people on like the platform, for example, they do this shit on the regular. But like they'll have like one video every like year, but that video will do numbers.
Yeah, but you ask them to like demonstrate how to wipe your ass and they'll be like you
Or
can't
do
have
those one
everything,
videos.
man. That's what people don't understand. Like when they, like for example, whenever celebrities give political opinions and they're fucking
Oh, yeah.
stupid. You know, one of my favorite celebrities on the platform, John Tron, if I wanted advice on how to make a really funny video game review video, I'd be like, this guy can show me. If I wanted to find out about the struggles in the, black neighborhoods in fucking Detroit, I would not ask him. Because we have found out that his opinions on that subject fucking suck. But nobody,
perfectly
that's
honest,
not his job. Do you know how much of a difference his opinion on those issues makes? None. It doesn't matter.
Zero.
And you
To-
know
to be
what
perfectly honest,
damning him
that's
to
not
hell
exactly
and
something
destroying
to-
his career is going to do for that issue? Nothing.
Zero.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, that's the kind of subject that's like a trap subject.
It was a
Not
trap.
everyone-
He walked into a
Yeah.
trap, dude. It would be like if somebody was like, "Hey, Chad has a YouTube channel. He's going to represent his YouTube channel and come on here and tell us about geometry." No, I ain't. You're going to ask me, and I'm going to be like, "How many sides does a pentagon have?" And I'm going to be like, "Octagon." You know, like,
Oh, the God.
no.
You should have fucking
No.
juice thing.
How many sides
Yeah,
does an
isn't a
octagon
pentagon
have?
5?
Dana White. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
Right,
But
you would
anyway.
be better suited for that. And there's many, many people who are better suited for that
no.
conversation than him.
Oh no. Oh no, I just took a stab in the dark. Like, don't fucking put me up in that shit.
I imagine you do like the fucking Beetlejuice shit. Like, you know what a BMW is? A BMW is a car. Yeah, spell BMW. DAY.
Well, dude, this is how fucked up shit is. I would bet all the money I've ever made in my life, if Dwayne The Rock Johnson ran for president, he would win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just on the popularity vote at all, or just alone.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson would win. Number one, the trolls would back that 100%. There would be memes like you've never seen. Number two, you give that guy a live microphone to talk shit, and he wins. Just so you know, I've seen it happen. Yeah. He destroyed the careers of people in the WWF when it was the most popular it had ever been by doing nothing but talking shit. He's the highest paid actor in Hollywood. You could put him... I mean, Black Adam it was doomed and still did pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
because he was there.
It was a DC movie that did good, you know, and it wasn't like some dark noir. Like, I don't know what it is about the DC fans, but you just throw angst and despair all over a movie, and they're just like, I want to feel like shit after watching this.
But then you do it with the Teen Titans show, and you hear Robin say, fuck Batman, and everybody hates it.
Yeah, but they did a whole bunch of shit, like that whole Starfire shit that they did with... No. And I
don't think Dwayne Johnson really needs to say anything. He just needs to do that cocked eyebrow thing, and he's just on a bench.
Yeah, somebody would be like, this man knows nothing about policy. And he'd go, shut up, bitch. It'd be over.
Shut up, bitch.
That's my favorite clip to use.
Just pick it up the microphone and go, shut up, bitch.
Exactly.
Why? Probably sounded weird when I said it, but that's not the point.
Yeah, British people. I mean, you could say, shut up, wanker. It'd be a lot better.
No, just go like, shut up, man. Shut up,
Shut up, blood. Shut up, blood.
What you saying, blood? Put.
Yeah, don't say that on the West Coast, bro.
Were you saying blood versus crip?
Oh, fucking Chad, you owe me. You owe me something. You owe me a certain saying. A certain saying goes. I asked you, could you say "rev up the Bugatti"? Wee. and you thought, oh, do you one later? This is later. You fucking owe me, but
rev up the Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Y'all know that song, right? I woke up in a new Bugatti. Have you heard Lil Wayne's version of that?
No. Oh.
So there's a time, I think it was like 2016 or something, Lil Wayne was just on a tear of getting really fucked up and remixing all the popular songs at the time because he was already Lil Wayne, you know, he could do whatever the fuck he wants to do. So he did the Bugatti song, and it goes, I woke up in a new Punani.
Oh, God.
That guy's so fucking funny.
Well, Chad, you could change the subject all you like. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
One of these days.
I mean, I'd said it, so I don't know what the fuck else you want from me.
I'm pretty sure you didn't. Roll back the clip. I want to say
new Bugatti. Brr. What is that? I don't even fucking know.
One of those fryers, because I am sure hungry for one. Help! My leg!
Another Lil Wayne comment from that fucking same mixtape. He goes, I woke up today, dick rock hard. Dick harder than an armadillo. MLK would be proud of me because I do this shit for all my... He dropped the N-bomb right there. MLK would be proud of me. You know, it's like, dude, he doesn't care what he says. He doesn't care.
He really doesn't.
And it doesn't make sense.
As much...
He compare his dick as hard as an armadillo. God, dude.
I mean, when you've said as much shit as Lil Wayne has said, then at a certain point you're just like, I'll just say some dumb bullshit. Doesn't make sense, but at least it's new.
No, he even says in this one song, he's just fucked up to death, and it's called "The Sky's the Limit." And he's talking about all of his people, you know, he would ride and die for everybody. And this one, in this one part, he's like, he's like, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. Is literally a lyric to one of his songs.
Well, at least he's honest.
I'm gonna pull it up
Man,
now,
it's
so
good.
when we go off the air, I can show you guys. But it's like legitimately, he says that.
Nice.
I don't know. At least he's got good taste. Gremlins is pretty good.
I mean, The Gremlins is good. That's no doubt. But
Yeah.
in the context of this song, not
it
a
made no
damn
sense.
thing to do with it. Like literally nothing. Literally nothing.
What's your thoughts on Gremlins 2?
I like it. I think the
I like
crazier
it.
they
A lot
got
of
with
people
it.
don't like it. A lot of people say it's unnecessary.
I mean, it's the first one's gonna be the best one, obviously, because it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of just a one-off joke, haha, Gremlins. But the second one at least had enough funny moments that it justified being another movie. It was a bit ridiculous at times, a bit like, okay, this is trying too hard, but
I think that might have been the problem. Is that it was trying a bit too hard, but it did have some solid moments in there.
Oh yeah.
it had Rambo Gizmo. It's
Right.
fine.
Mm.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's funny.
It had that fucking intelligent gremlin doing a fucking interview, and that other gremlin just comes up and starts fucking making thing in the background. He just pulls a gun out and shoots him live on air.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you think about it, how many film series can you think of that don't just have pointless sequels in them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one I can think of is probably Rocky with Rocky 2.
Look, man.
People say like that one's better than the first one.
Then Rocky had a lot more movies, and then it was like, oh, okay, never mind. Go away, please.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rocky 4 is in space now. Yeah, we're fucking done here.
He's in space. He fights a robot. He's fucking.
Dude.
oh yeah, I'd say the same about what was it, like the Ip Man movies?
Oh yeah, Ip Man was great.
Is that-
Fantastic.
It's like I thought the first one was a bit weaker than the second. The second is one of my favorite movies. Like,
Mhm.
regardless
Yeah.
of the fact that it's basically just Rocky. It's what it's I can't remember
Rocky
which one.
versus the Russian, man. That shit was hardcore, and that was definitely, that was one of those situations where, Apollo Creed is fucking hammered, and it's like revenge, bro.
Yeah.
For the guy that really brought him on the map, because after Apollo Creed and Rocky had their battle, they were best friends, and to see your friend, I mean, that's a Dragon Ball Z storyline right there, So, I mean, that one was incredible.
Well, as I said, like Ip Man 2 had a very similar storyline of the titular character having it out with another sort of kung fu master, but then
Dude.
them becoming somewhat friends.
Tell me China didn't play up Ip Man versus the fucking invading Japanese forces, man. Holy shit, dude. You would think that they'd never done a thing wrong to anybody, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, I think that Japan was like awesome during World War II and did great things. Obviously, I'm from America and I don't. But dude, China, man, the woe is me on Ip Man movies is a little bit heavy.
Oh yeah.
All right. I don't exactly sit there watching them for like the fucking social commentary. I'm there
Dude,
just
that
for
it's
some
not
awesome kung fu.
obviously they're fun to watch. I love Ip Man, but like I have found that every single historical piece that has come out in my lifetime from China will have a big whole heaping chunk of woe is us. And like everyone else has done everything in the world bad to us, and we weren't even doing anything. We were just here. It's like, y'all don't never do shit, right?
Never done anything wrong.
Never done anything
Ever.
wrong. Well, boys, we've been here, and we did our due diligence, and we've entertained the masses. What do we have to say for our final comments of the day?
Justin Roiland is really depressed right now. I'm laughing at him. Ha ha ha. Fuck you. That's.
And well, subscribe to the channel, do all those kind of things. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Flips and pancakes.
I shit myself today
Today.
to see if